In continuation with the last lecture, that introduction to Z transform, let's move to the next topic, mapping of S plane to the Z plane. As we know, Z is equals to e raised to power st, where S is given as plus minus sigma plus minus g omega. All the four cases, all the four quadrant, we can say that. Put out the value of S in e raised to power st. So we get Z is equals to e raised to power sigma t into e raised to power j omega t, where e raised to power sigma t shows me the amplitude part and e raised to power j omega t shows phase part. It is represented as angle theta and amplitude is represented as angle r. Now we can see the phase part. Phase part shows me e raised to power j omega t, where omega is 2 pi f or 2 pi by capital T. If we put omega is equals to 2 raised to power 2 omega is equals to 2 pi by t in e raised to power j omega t, so we get phase part e raised to power j 2 pi by t into t, where t cancel out t. So a thing whose phase part is e raised to power j 2 pi, where 2 pi shows me the 360 degree. Only the circle is there which having a phase of 360 degree, complete 360 degree, that is circle. And if I find the magnitude of that part, so e raised to power j 2 pi magnitude will be under root of cos square theta plus sin square theta, that is equals to 1. So it shows me that the ROC in this case, when we map S plane to Z plane, will be the circle of radius 1. On the right hand side of the diagram, we can see the ROC is given as the circle having radius 1, which is centered about origin. Now come on to the part 2, that is amplitude part. R is equals to e raised to power sigma t. Here we have three cases. Case 1, if sigma is less than 0, that is sigma is negative. So R will be equals to e raised to power something negative, that is 1 by e raised to power positive, that is R will always be less than 1. Means, see in the diagram case 1, which is marked as the red, sigma is less than 0 means negative. On the left hand side of the graph will be map in Z plane inside the circle because R is less than 1. Case 2, if sigma is equals to 0, that means R is equals to e raised to power 0, which is equals to 1. That means if we are on the axis, y axis, in that case it will be lie on the circle in Z plane, on the circle, because radius is 1, R is equals to 1. Case 3, if sigma is greater than 0, that means positive. In this case R is equals to e raised to power positive, that means R will always be greater than 1. That means in the S plane, if we are on the right hand side, it will map on the outside of the unit circle because R is greater than 1. That is known as mapping of S plane to Z plane. Next, let's start with the properties of ROC. We have number of properties. Let's start with the first one. For right-handed sequence, what will be the ROC? Let's come on to the example. Let's take an example. Discrete signal is given x of n, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 0th position is given on the first one, that is 3, x of 0. That means this sequence having limits from 0 to 4, and this is a right hand side sequence. So find out Z transform. Xz will be equals to summation 0 to 4 xn z raised to power minus n. Put out the value of n. x0 z raised to power 0 plus x1 z raised to power minus 1, because in formula we have z raised to power minus n, plus x2 and so on. Put out the values of x0 to x4. It is given in the question. That means 3 plus 4z inverse plus 5z minus 2 plus 6z minus 3 plus 7z minus 4. Here the ROC will be entire Z plane except Z is equals to 0. Why we are taking except Z is equals to 0? Because see in the answer part, we have xz, one component is 4Z inverse, that means 4 by Z. We can't put Z is equals to 0 because 4 by Z will become 4 by 0, that means infinite. That means ROC is entire Z plane except Z is equals to 0. Similarly, we can see the second property for left-handed side sequence. Come to the example, xn is equals to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now in this question the 0th position is on x of 0, that is 7. means this sequence is having limit from now -4 to 0, means this sequence is left-handed sequence. Put out the find out the z transform, that is given as x of z. Summation limits are -4 to 0, x and z raised to power minus n. Put out the value of n, x -4, z minus of -4, that means +4, plus x -3, z cube, plus x -2, z square, plus x -1, z raised to power 1, plus x0, z0. That is, final answer for z transform is 3z4 plus 4z cube plus 5z square plus 6z plus 7. Now ROC for this part is entire z plane except z is equals to infinity. Why in this case z is equals to infinity is not included? Because we have in the answer z positive power. If we include z positive power, if we have z positive power in the answer, we can't put the value of z as infinity. So for the right hand sequence, ROC is entire z plane except z is equals to 0, and for the left hand side sequence we have ROC entire z plane except z is equals to infinity.